Okay, classic streamer problems. I've been talking to myself for 5 minutes. And let's go back to the beginning. Brilliant. Thank you, streamer problems. So, return to the comedy of errors. Did I boomer and forget to turn my mic on? Yes. Thank you, Allie, for fixing that. Today we're going to be humorous and sew a lace funny bone because I think it'll be funny. We're using my bog standard computer camera today because my dummy battery for my DSLR needs to be fixed again. I I did upgrade to a new to me fancier camera. Well, it's fancier compared to the one I've got, but I need a capture card that won't be here until Monday. So it's been a hey, love knitting. Let's see here. I thought it was just me. I even rebooted my phone thinking the sound was your issue. Nope, it was me. Thanks to Allie for. I'm sorry. It's been a funny couple days. Yeah, so my new camera needs a capture card that I was like, I do sewing content. I don't even know what a capture card is. I thought it was just one of these gamer things. But no, I needed one too, and it's not here yet. So, my awesome new tech films beautifully. I can't wait for it to be up and working all the way, but I didn't have everything. And I can't fix the light. Everything. I showed up today. That's all we've got. I got kitty pants on, my kitty shirt on. I might put my hood up to just like hide. I have Freya Froopers is in the window in front of me. Are you gonna come say hi, Goobers? I know I didn't bring snacks. Okay, but let's be funny and sew a funny bone because it's humorous. Har har har. And we'll see what else I have to play with. I don't know what's going on this morning. I hope everybody's well hydrated, has a fun project, or is just here to watch the laughs, because all I can do today is laugh at myself. What? What are you doing, Goobers? You're staring at me. I know. I'm glad you're streaming. I've been looking forward to it. Oh, you are so welcome. That brings joy to my cold, dark heart. No, we are here. Next week, things might be a little bit different, but we'll see what happens. I hope you got your table runner almost done. I just got white on white today. And I traced it. Let's see what's going on here. Something is. Tension is off. What's going on here? Am I close? So? Wow, that looks like poop. Is it on? Hey, Freya Roofers! Attack of the cat. Oh, those stitches look terrible. Let's go through and rethread everything and see what's going on here. Ay, ay, ay. Some days things go easy, and some days it's just a hot mess. Yeah, my tension is completely off. Look at that rat's nest. Okay. Trim that, rethread. I put in a new needle yesterday, so that's not it. Whoops. See what's going on with the bobbin. See if it's that. Let's pull easily. Do it yourself. Hello, Hello, Pam. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a happy Saturday. You're doing some good stitches. Or you got a new pair of Pamerals on the machine, or are you doing something different these days? The table runner embroidery is done. Awesome. Later today, I'll pull out my machine to hem it. Now I'm making my mother-in-law some knitted dishcloths. Oh, perfect. And dishcloths are great because they work up so fast. And we have a dishcloth. Okay, what? Good. Yeah, my funny bone's starting off super funny looking. All right, let's rethread this machine. Let's see. I know I tried to get the bobbin winder. I got the bobbin winder working, but still, the tension is off with it. So I continue to hand wind my bobbins. The trick worked, but something didn't. I don't know. Right now, my stitching is so bad though. See if we can fix this rat's nest. Okay. Went through all the holes. Try again. My needle's tight enough. I'll go back to this cheeky, funny sewing. Yeah. This. We're starting off with a disaster today. Let's start on the other side of this phone. See if we can get any better. Let's see. These just adventures and misadventures in the sewing shop. What did I try running the thread through the tension disc to the bobbin winder? Oh, that's what I didn't do next time. Right. You said that last week. I should do, yeah, because it was like getting caught up at the right hand side, and something was just not. Of all the things on this machine, the sewing is not terrible. It's the bobbin winder that's like the most confusing part for me. But let me take my literal screenshot of that so I remember. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if my stitching can be a little less shitty. Oh, weird. Oh my god. This is like the crappiest. So, okay, let's hold on. Let me take this off and just get a scrap of something. Let's see if we can at least figure out what's going on here. Oh gosh, my trimmers are not working. But it's a good. I figured out that I can open up these trimmers so that I can sharpen them because they're getting dull. Yep, together. Okay. Scrap piece of fabric. We'll just set you aside. Oh no, we've got. Let's see here. Where's a regular foot? We're just starting off swimmingly this morning. And then I thought after all this time since I've been using Rumble, streaming with Rumble since the Rumble Studio, because I got into the beta testing for it. I was like, maybe it's time I should just get a subscription. So, tried on Thursday, it wasn't working. Tried again yesterday, worked. But then I've been getting calls asking if it was a fraudulent purchase. I'm like, of all the things that I've just spent money on in the past 2 weeks, my $10 Rumble subscription was like, the bank was like, oh no, are you sure you want to subscribe to Rumble? And the answer was yes. Yes, I do want to subscribe to Rumble. Okay, so now we're working. Bitches are super long now. Let's shorten them a little bit. Fix one problem and then get 5 others instead. I like that stitch. Okay, isn't that material that doesn't want to me? Well, that's too tight. Oh, it looks fine. So that's one. Oh, shiny fabric is not going to show my stitches, but we don't have rat's nests right now. What? And I'm using my pieces. Maybe I'll just set this on this white fabric and then just dissolve the stabilizer. That's an idea. All right, Phoenix. Let's try this. Let's see if I can unwind this rat's nest a little bit without tearing, because of course I left my drawing book in the other room. Instead of being freestanding lace, this will be attached a little bit more. Oh man. And I thought last week I'd had enough misadventures in the sewing room, but you never know what's going to happen. Hey, goobers. You got it. Come on, girly. Yeah, it is. No, the tension is right on the other fabric, so I think it's something with the stabilizer, so I'm going to put the stabilizer on. Yeah. Let's see. I just wanted to. There, we have no rat's nest on this sample. I know, it's like shining. I don't know how to make it. The fabric is not matte. Hey, creepy goobies. Yeah, do we need a cat intervention? Hello, therapy cat. Therapy cat. Yep. Well, emotional support kitties. All right, cat break. Yeah. All right, let's pick some of this off and then set the stabilizer onto this fabric and see if we have better success with that option. You need to be careful to not tear the stabilizer. Not that I don't have more, but watching me trace stuff isn't going to be super exciting. This is how I got into this rabbit hole. Because partly I was thinking about doing a chemise with, instead of flowers, and to do bones along the neckline. Like, that would be super funny. That would make me laugh. I thought I would practice, and we can laugh at how Phoenix's misadventures. Alright, I think I'm going to trim most of this flat so we don't get loose stuff somewhere. And then go from there. And I probably should have, when I traced the skull, should have moved it over, but this might mitigate that problem if I'm going to stitch on other fabric instead. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking we might run away next weekend. I need some brackety sea air. Let's see, do we have a big enough spot? Let's try this random section. Wow, weird. Okay, take that foot off, set it over in my pile of despair. Get these pieces laid on here. Get my hoop necklace off. Okay. Oh, this might actually be better. Alright, let's get this hoop nice and tight. We will try again. Oh, that's good. Now I've got my entire humerus and scapula showing. Let's see if that isn't a hula hoop. I know, but a Phoenix can pretend. I know my hoop collection's in the other room. They're just mad that I've not been touching them enough because, of course, of all the other things, I got boiling steam water from making hard-boiled eggs on my hands, so I've got blisters on my palms still. I was like, don't sew anything too fancy because I don't want them to rupture. Let's see here. Although you could use a regular hula hoop, that one around your neck, and get them going at the same time. That might be something new. That would be super funny. Not making me want to try stuff. Actually, no. I do have little hoops. Not that. All right. The next time I have to start up, I'll see if I can neck hoop this little itty bitty piece. All right. Let's see if this stabilizer is gonna. Let's start with a nice straight line. Now you've got me trying stuff in my brain. I'm like, I think I can do that. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Oh, that seems a little better. Yeah, for some reason that stabilizer is just too skinny. Hey, goobers. Okay, goobers. That worked better. There must have been just not enough tension with the stabilizer by itself. That's slightly different the purpose because in my head I want it to be freestanding wings, but actually actually, it still can be. We'll just throw a whole bunch of stitches on here. And we'll trim stabilizer, wash the stabilizer away. I was trying to figure out how to just copy that picture. We'll do our sketch while we're at it too. I know, Allie, once a hooper, always a hooper. But I'm so excited for next week. We can see the joys of a full frame super 35 millimeter. All these words, I was like, what does this even mean? But been working. And of course, every time I get a new camera, why do I want to say computer? Well, I always like screw around with the ISO and then make it too dark. And I'm like, why does it look terrible? And I'm like, you touched buttons that you didn't need to, Phoenix. You should have just left it. Yeah, last time I tried to hula hoop, it was an embarrassing disaster. Oh, you hooping, anybody can hoop. The trick is having the right hoop for you at the right time. Because the little kid hoops from like the dollar store or Walmart that are like 28 inches are not meant for most adults. I have a giant 42-inch hoop. Is it that big? Yeah, I think because I measured it when I did it. That's out of PVC piping. That's a hoop for humans with waists. Much easier to hoop with than those little ones. The smaller the hoop, the harder it is. Everybody can hoop. It's just having the right one or right cord is in my house. Yeah, I'll go back and post some more hoop stuff. Again, I almost need to delete that foot hooping video I have up on YouTube because every couple of months, and again this week, that video just attracts creepers who want like feet pics, and it's weird. They don't know feet. Let's get some of these landmarks and I'll stuff away. This is the back of the arm. You can see where the ridge is on the back of the staff of the arm. I think we have an outline of our bones. This is such a humorous project today. I know that joke is going to get old. No, I forgot the spot. Let's see here. Yeah, that doesn't even exist anymore. I think that was important. I don't know if I was right on late. What am I thinking here? Old bones are more yellow, but not a bright yellow. What do we have in here? This brown could work. We'll do a little extra with this like light taupe color. Because old bones they're kind of like yellowed. They're like brownish looking a little bit. They're not white anymore. And I need some reinforcing because all I have right now is an outline. And let's just sew off the edge of this. There we are at the end. Okay. Truly trim. Oh, nippers need to be sharpened. I have to be, or I have to learn how to be careful with the whetstone because they've got like 3 edges on them. Okay. My brain is going. Next we have, I don't know if I do right yet. I'm gonna make the machine threaded. Well, I did not just lift my thread. That was a figment of your imagination. And it didn't work anyway. Okay. All right. And I'm just going over my facing stitches. Did that squeak come back in my machine? I've been doing so well without that squeak. Just hear it. It is. There's something about the horizontal things that gets something going. That's when I notice it. Don't try that. You're doing so well. can get it to go away again. Ugh. Why? Oh, why? Oh, that's funny. We'll have to darken this up or do a couple more layers of stitches because the red shows through a little bit. But actually, it's on the stabilizer, not the fabric. So it might not matter. Let's try this. Is going to be a couple. You don't want furry bones, just funny bones. Okay. Sit up straight, please. Should have been more careful about going like down in which direction I'm going. This is a really funny book. Let's just do a little pivot and go up this back side. We'll just reinforce the medial aspect of our humerus now. Back and forth with the knee and forcing the gargling. Oh, that's all right. You could go talk to the mummers. I know, mine messaged me a couple days ago to tell me about the earthquake in the New York, New Jersey region. It was like that ridiculous, that huge earthquake in Taiwan, and then I was expecting something on this coast, but then it was like, no, we're going to be on the other side. I was like, okay, that's weird. But okay, we're just working on being humorous over here. That joke is going to get so old, but I can't stop with it right now. I didn't stitch this. I'm going to go let non-process. Oh my gosh, that's, you've been doing so good, and now I'm gonna hear it gonna bug me. I thought it was gone for good. Guess we'll have to do a little lubricating later. Your friend's cat hid under the bed, blinking for 22 hours after the earthquake in New York. Oh, what a poor baby. Oh. Yeah, that's. Ay, ay, ay. Poor, poor little baby, poor fluffers. Yeah, I only remember since I've been on this coast, I only had one earthquake, and it was the most bizarre. It's nothing like sitting on the in the water closet and feeling like waves underneath you, and you're like, what just happened? It. That's the first, my first earthquake. Super surreal. It's a very odd feeling. You are really gonna bug me. Yeah, I don't. Oh, earthquakes, fires. When the eclipse is on Monday, I'm not gonna. They're not even in the path where I am. Oh, where are you? Mm. I know, love knitting. Poor kitty. That earthquake I experienced unnerved our cats and dog. They were acting it before it even happened. Yeah, they know something's coming. They're smart. Their extra senses or let them know to hide, and we just have to follow suit. We're like, why are you acting weird, cat? I don't even think that the cats. I don't remember, but yeah, super bizarre. And I'm sure that that kitty had extra treats when they decided to come back out to visit. Like, have some extra sweetie treaties, baby. Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet love knitting they can feel it coming too. I think so too. That's what I it seems like because the I saw a video of a poppers in Taiwan who like got all agitated before that quake to let their humans know like something's coming. And they definitely know here when the fires come and they all come down off the mountains and are like, okay, we're gonna be wild town animals instead of mountain animals. Oh, where's the window? I try to organize and then everything just gets left a big giant mess. Okay, I'll try to. I apologize for the squeaking. We have an outline of a scapula as well. Yeah, okay, let's see what's going on. Let me show you what we've been up to so far. What? You love knitting. That's what we were thinking. They were anxious, acting, starting about 20 to 30 minutes before we felt anything. We must have some movements we didn't. Yeah, that's it. Seems highly likely their extra movement detectors are just like. All right. There we go. One humerus and scapula because it's funny. Oh man. Yeah, I think in my brain of doing an entire bot skeleton might be in the works. I'll just have to find one so that everything's proportionate. It could be fancy and do some blood vessels, but right now we're just gonna do the bones. I know, isn't this funny? Oh, let's do the skull. I don't have oodles of things for this morning. It's like, let's have a little playtime. Oh, excuse me. Just sit up straight and need to move my. I need to do some hooping later. I need my cute summer clothes to fit, and nothing fits right now. Well, I guess I could have placed it so I could like, actually get the skull on it. Let's see. We just so funny things sometimes. I need my smaller. All right, can I? Oh, almost. Now my hair's getting in the way. Ellie, I can almost neck hoop with this one. Let me. Oh, you know what I could. It's not my neck, but we can bun hoop with it. Sort of. Needs a little bit of work, but. All right, embroidery hoop, hula hoop. Check. You know, this skull's going to be a little bit more fiddly. Let's see if I can get my bun better. I know I can bun hoop. It's just practicing with the props. All right. We are definitely at the circus now. Oh, okay, good. For all the craziness, I'm glad that we can all get some laughter. The clown is in the circus. The clown has entered the ring for the hoop. Har, har, har. Oh, man. Let's see if we have flowers. We have bones. Well, you have a 14-inch hoop, and I thought then, well, no, it's not wood, and splinter in the neck doesn't sound good. Yeah, you could, but yeah, I think I would do the plastic one would be more comfortable. That would be super funny. Look, we've started a new. Ellie, you helped me start a new trend. Embroidery, hooping. Well, oh, if I could hoop and sew at the same time, that'll be something to practice for next week. Yeah, because you could definitely neck hoop with a 14-inch hoop. You know it. We're just going to start new hooping trends. Yeah, well, I mean, if you've got enough hair, you could like bun hoop, or I keep thinking when my hair is super short and I don't have enough to put in a bun, to make a little top hat to hoop off of. I think that would be super cheeky. Also, is that no please? Yeah, you just need to hoop off a little top hat, Allie. That would be super funny. All right, let's try this little skull. Yeah, not wasn't what I was thinking, but it's just as well to have like half an idea and just feel right to play and not have to have a full formed. I don't need a fully formed idea all the time. Okay. I don't think I traced the skull very good, so we'll see what happens. Oops. I would end up going cheap and just borrowing a traffic cone and then try 2 hoops on a cone hat. Oh, that would be hysterical. Yes. Oh my God. Full of bad ideas. These are brilliant ideas, Alice. I think these are all spectacular ideas. We're just gonna borrow some traffic cones. I'm gonna have to go to the Goodwill and look for some little cones. That would be funny also. Stuck on the bottom here. What's happening? Oh, you're being funny again. Hmm? Oh, everything's not taut enough. Excuse me. Oops. Okay, let's see. A little more on the scully. My God, this squeak is driving me bonkers. I feel bad because it's making me irritated. Yeah, like a good 2 weeks where it disappeared and then it comes back again. These little bones on the back of the eye. Let's go back here. Work on these teeth. Oh. My tension on this is going to be a very crooked skull. Oh, I forgot my nose. Oops. I'll try backwards and break your thread here next. That's no fun. I don't think I'm just gonna stitch the outline on this. Just to see how that looks differently after it's been washed off. Those are the ones that probably need the reinforcing more. It's this one because it's got all the details on it. But this is just playtime and practice. There's no not entering any competitions with this stitching yet. Now let's see what the skull looks like. Break a thread. Okay. I know, I think mostly you can see the red from the outline of where I traced it, but we have one skull and one humerus bone. It's learning silly stitching. kind of hard to see the stitching too nicely, but did it. Should, yeah, might as well. Okay. Let's set that aside. And maybe I'll do a little bit more of these rolled hems because tomorrow is going to be Adventures in Ruching because I didn't get enough good old hems done last week. Oh. No, we're not throwing bobbin cases around, kids. You will have the patient stitched together in no time. Yes, we will. Just a few more sutures. I mean stitches. Yup. We'll see if we can get this patient to brain in no time. We do have the brain coloring. I got all sorts of honeys. Yep. We will get them all stitched up. Yeah, the puns for this project are endless. That's good. I needed another one, but that humorous one is gonna be eaten dead. Yep, we'll have a Phoenix's Frankenstein. No, not Dr. Phoenix's monster, because Frankenstein was the doctor and not the monster. It's never too early to start being creepy and to accidentally review anatomy by stitching it. I'll save for later. I know. I grabbed out the green and pumpkin moire. I thought it'll all be funny looking together. But on the lilac, it'll be super cute. Together so I don't lose much stuff. Yeah, today's show, we probably won't go super long today. I'll just do a little bit more prep for tomorrow. That mostly happens when I'm so, yeah. I put it to bed when I'm just sewing straight lines. There's something about the free motion movement. But thank you. Right. With that on that lavender skirt base is going to be super cute. Yeah. Just go grab that. Yeah. The orange, the purple, the green, the blue. It's just going to be a spectacular. These are crazy. There we go. Yeah. Use my favorite adjective for myself. This is going to be another adorable project. Oh, Ellie, I had a realization yesterday that I can't come up with anything on my own 100%. I always have to have some direction or something at the start to keep me going or even start. I stop myself way too much. Yeah, I think that's probably true for most people. Like, we need something to, like, get the ball moving. It's thermodynamics and entropy. Just, it's okay to just give yourself permission to play. I think that's what I've been trying to have the Saturday morning ditch, the Saturday morning sillies of like, just, it's okay to not have a direction or a rhyme or reason and just to see what happens. But then also, I'm like constantly looking at Pinterest or other people's stuff, and I'm like, ooh, I like that. Or, yeah, mostly Pinterest and old costumes and crazy things. And like, oh, there's that old way, but how can I make it my way and different? Just play. You know, it's okay to play, Allie. I would laugh that spark to innovate. I think you just need to give yourself permission to either make a mistake or just do something ridiculous. Copy or do similar is what I do. There's nothing wrong with that either, though. But, like, maybe you just need to add a little kitty to everything, or, like, what's something that's uniquely you. You'll figure it out. And if we've only got one lifetime to be creative, what do you have to lose? Just make, like William says, just make something ridiculous, just for the sake of it, for no good rhyme or reason. But I mean, I don't think what I'm doing is actually anything super unique, though. I take inspiration from old-fashioned things, and then I'm like, that's what happens if I do it this way? Isn't it that is like the whole all these designs? There's a costumer in New York who does a lot of burlesque dancewear costumes, and I'm very protective of their craft to the point where, like, didn't even know that you could buy those wax-tipped daubers for moving rhinestones. Like, so not into sharing tips and tricks and techniques, but nothing is new, really. Everything, it's all some iteration or fine tuning or slight difference from something that already exists. You know, you can help people make ridiculous, but all on my own. I just don't go there. I black matte milky void. Oh, well, they're gonna make me a sad clown. What's up, Loki? Don't fall into that. If you can't do, you teach. I don't believe it. I think. All right. Well, then, is that going to be my challenge to you? You just do something completely off the wall and ridiculous. I challenge thee. I know you can do it. I have faith in you, Allie. Let out the crazy and weird. No, but you. No, I think because we were joking 2 weeks ago about the ridiculous aprons. Sew an apron with a crazy microwave motif on it exploding or something. Like, you can do it. I believe in you. I know it. Hey, Loki Slow. What's going on, big boy? What's up, big boy? I mean, I don't think I'm anything special. I kind of think I'm just like ordinary and terrible. And I'm just like, yeah, what do I have to lose? Some time and some fabric that I got at the Goodwill. Those are acceptable losses to me. But it's not a loss because I get to hang out with the best chat in the sewing tubes. In the sewing groups. Yes, the Chef Boyardee embroidery apron is a prototypical that has been done before. I've seen lots of embroidery on aprons. See, that's like, I'm gonna get back. There's nothing new. Nothing is new. It's all, everything's been done before. I definitely don't do anything new. It's like maybe the materials get changed or how we do it, but let's see here, love knitting. I tend to just follow someone else's patterns at some point. I need to branch out and try making my own designs. Yeah. Indeed. Just gotta be alright to just give it a whirl. Those Chef Boyardee prints would be super funny. Chef Boyardee. I know, because then a couple weeks ago that was on Tasting History, and now all I wanted was a can of cold Chef Boyardee raviolis, just straight from the can. Like, I haven't had that since I was a little kid. Yeah, but I think in art we just all copy and get inspired and just redo the old things differently. It's not like knitting on, or knitting, embroidery on undergarments is so old. I just think it would be funny to do skulls and bones instead of flowers. I definitely didn't come up with the original iterations. And with a computer so I can read the chat from the front instead of from the side. Oh, he's fine doing it. Let's see here. I made his sauce. It was in the book. Oh, that's right, because he did have a cookbook. I have that he published a long time ago, right after they changed to the canned one to what they have now. That's so funny because Max Mill, that was Loki singing the song of his people. That he was trying to find that recipe. Of course you have it in your collection. Come on, Loki, what are you singing about? I was having some problems yesterday. I got into some of this organza got chewed up a little bit. I know, and why did I, for some reason, think about in Geneva, in New York, they have the garlic festival. Don't they have a sauerkraut festival out there too? And what did I eat? If the strip wasn't chewed up enough, then we ran out of bobbin thread. There's my bobbins. Of course, they're right next to me where I can't see them. Ooh, excuse me. But it came this week in my orders. How much is this? 1,000 yards? But a whole new spool of glow-in-the-dark thread for this glow-in-the-dark spiderweb bowl. Those are my words. Oh, I can get rid of this. It was so nice that they gave me 2 spool covers and bobbins for, I guess, my newfangled machines. I'll just tuck those over there. I don't need the box anymore. Yep, sim thread. Right. That's really funny. They've got they've got an entire line of glow-in-the-dark threads. I might have to, we'll see how that works. That should be fun. Oh, I was looking for a new bobbin. What am I doing? Using up all the bobbins so that I can have a bobbin winding party later. I will make myself use the machine. I'm done hand winding bobbins. Maybe. The organza's shedding in my machine. I need to get this part done. Get to tomorrow's ruching party. This is what happened yesterday. Okay. It's like shredding and getting caught. Like part of it went so well, and then until it started going downhill, I kept cutting it, and then my strip just kept getting narrower and narrower. I'm just making a mess with organza. Only slightly better than the collection of glitter that I need to finish vacuuming. But it'll be fun because we have a new Dyson. The last one is I had a vacuum for almost 20 years. So we don't need the same brand for a replacement. Okay, now I'm getting angry. Okay, this is going to be a short show. All right, I'm going to call it a show while I fight with my machine in private so I can be prepped for ruching things tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow at 3:30. Be amazing until then. Don't laugh at others unless we've laughed at ourselves. And don't wait till tomorrow when you can be fabulous today. All right, everybody, you have fun with your project and your Saturday's adventures. And I'll be back definitely 3:30 tomorrow. All right. I'm calling it a show. Be amazing, everybody. Bye.